Hello and welcome back to Pine City Apiary. Today we're going to feed the langs, and I might pull the trigger on getting the second deep on lang right. We'll see. That was Junior bumping the camera. He's got to bump the camera, that's his thing. Did it again. It's his tail is always wagging, isn't it? So all right, so let's go ahead and start feeding the bees. Then I got to make the decision if I want to give them the next deep or not. And I'll go into more of that once we get over there. So let's do this. Alright, this is lang right. We're going to open it up, check to see if they need any food. If they do, we'll refill their bottle. I'm also going to open up the top and see if they are on more than 8 frames. If they're on more than 8 frames, then we're going to go ahead and give them a second deep. So it's about half full. That's a half in about 2 days. So they're slowing down on them. But I'm going to go ahead and fill it up again. I get the girls off of it. Quiet. Now, I've had people ask, why am I still feeding them? First answer is that this is Minnesota, and we don't really have the blooms yet. So, especially with new packages, they don't have a lot of resources built in, so we have to give them what we can. All right, so looking down at this, I can see they're on 2 all the way at the end here, 4, 6, 8. Possibly 9 frames. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a deep. But in order for me to do that, I have to see if doing this. I have to see if a medium box is enough space for this. Not big enough. That's my worry. This is all drone comb. All right. This will get melted. Then we want to maintain the orientation. This was the top, so it'll remain the top, and this is on the bottom. This one's all worker cells too, so we'll go ahead and use this one. We just put the rubber bands on just to hold it in place. The bees will attach the comb, and they will... What are you doing? And they will eventually, as was showed in the other video, they will eventually chew the rubber bands off. So there's a couple of them. Alright, so that's 2 out of the 3 that I want to do. We'll have to go over to Alright, I just looked in the dead top bar hive, and this one had just broken off. It wasn't broken last time we were in there, so it's a recent. This one's got a little bit of honey on it. So All right, so we'll take this over and put that in the deep super and give that to the laying right. But I gotta wash my paws. Okay, I'm going to take this next frame and put it on the top. I'm going to make sure that, look out girls, that the queen is not on it. A lot of pollen, nectar. Alrighty. And then I'm going to put the 3 drawn combs in here. Okay, this one has got some honey on it, so I'm going to get it towards the edge more. That's 10 frames. I'm hoping I have just enough. When I measured it with just sitting on top of the outer cover, there wasn't enough. But the inner cover is dented down about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm hoping that 1/4 inch is all I'm going to need. And it was. All right, so laying right, they were covering 8+ of the frames down below. So I gave them another deep, second deep, and I used 3 drawn combs from the top bar hives, and also I brought up just one. I wanted to bring up 2, but I chickened out. I don't know why I chickened out, but I did. I guess I just wanted to get them done. So we'll see if that was a mistake. I brought that frame up to get bees up here and to help draw other bees to come up. There is that bit of honey on that one, so that is also a draw for them. And I was able to fit that quart jar in the medium box because of the inner cover goes down about 1/4 of an inch. So that's it for laying right. They're doing really well. I can't wait to see how they do. This might be, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this might be an option where I can keep a close eye on this and perhaps get a split out of this hive. If that's the case, then I've got a home where I can move that to. So yeah, we'll have to see how they do. That's going to be the goal, is to get a split out of at least one hive this year, maybe 2, and get that off to a second apiary site, one that I'm not restricted on how many hives I can have. So here I've got 4, and that's the most that I can have. All right. Well, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up are super cool, and you too can be super cool if you give me one. Do you know what else is super cool? That's right, subscriptions. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If not, where have you been? I've been making YouTube videos now since 2016, and I would love it if you could join this adventure with me. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means a lot to Junior. He's over there sniffing. And it means a lot to me too. When you do subscribe, and like I've said, you probably should, go ahead and click on that bell. And that bell is going to give you notifications every time that I upload a new video. So, as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.